The preposition on shows contact, support, or connection, both physical and abstract. It's used in many contexts: location, transportation, communication, time, and responsibility. We're going to talk about all of them. First, on for physical contact or surface. It's not only contact horizontally, it can also be contact vertically. For example, the book is on the table, that's horizontal, but a spider is on the wall, that's vertical. Or there's a stain on your shirt, mancha. There's a stain on your shirt, that is also on because it's in contact with your shirt. You don't say I was sitting in the table. You say I was sitting at the table. You can say I was sitting on the table, but then I imagine you in contact with the table. All transportations you use on. So I am on the bus, on the train, on a plane, on a bike, on a horseback. Transportation always use on, except the car. You are in the car, not on the car. When you enter and when you exit a transportation, you use on and off. For example, get on the bus, get on the plane, get on the bike, get on the train, etc. And when you exit, get off the train, get off the bike, get off the airplane, etc. You use on for communication. On TV, on the phone, on Instagram, all communication, preposition on. Uh, when you find content on digital sources, you use on. For example, I saw the recipe on Facebook. And when you get the content from the digital source, you get off. For example, I got the recipe off Pinterest. You use on for responsibility. This mistake or that mistake is on me, means I am responsible. It's on you now. So you are responsible. Lunch is on me. It means I am responsible and I will pay for it. If you say the TV is on, leave the lights on, is your phone on, you mean that they are connected to the energy. If you say off, it's the opposite. If a person says, don't die on me, they mean on my responsibility. If you say, I'm on it, it means you are the person responsible for it. If you say you're on, then you are the person responsible for it. If I say she's on fire or he's on fire, it means that the person is full of energy. When you're talking about progress, if you say working on my thesis, it means that you are having progress, you are continuing doing it. If you say on the second chapter, again, progress, continuing. On our way, progress, continuing. If you depend on something, especially living condition, for example, I live on little money, I'm living on little money, or I'm surviving on donations, or she's on medications, it means that there is a dependence for this living condition. Off is the opposite of on. This is very confusing for most of my students. If you have your shoes on, then you take your shoes off. If you turn off the alarm, if you get off the train, if you paint, if the paint came off, it means the opposite of on. Common mistakes. I took my shoes off the living room, not off the living room. It's off you. So I took my shoes off in the living room. I turned the alarm off the phone. No, you don't have to say off the phone because the alarm will continue on the phone. You just turn the alarm off. Get out of the bus at the next stop. No, no, that's incorrect. You get off because you are on the bus. The opposite is off the bus. She's on the restaurant. No. You are enclosured. So you are at the restaurant. On is for contact. I will meet you on the bus stop. This is very confusing because of transportation, but the bus stop is not a transportation device. The bus is a transportation. So I will meet you at the bus stop. She lives on New York. No, she lives in New York. Any place bigger than a neighborhood, city, state, country, continent, in, not on. That's it. Very simple. I'm sure you nailed it.